So this is your hideout, huh? Nice place. It would be even better if there were some elevated areas for defense purposes. But I'm guessing you don't have to worry about break-ins. Well, it'll certainly take some getting used to. This place is so peaceful. It's almost uncanny. No howling wind, ferocious beasts, crashing waves, bustling crowds. None of that. And that constant sense of restlessness inside me. It finally feels calm. It's so strange. No thanks. I don't want to disturb the peace. It's not an easy feeling to come by. There's already more than enough conflict and discord in the world. This is a nice escape. Thank you for bringing me here. No, not at all. It's a nice change of pace. There's already more than enough conflict and discord in the world. Sure. There was something I wanted to ask you, actually. That's Tubby over there, right? Do you know how she stays aloft like that? She looks so... well, for lack of a better word, tubby. Yet she somehow manages to keep floating there, without any kind of power source, as far as I can tell. If I can figure out how she pulls that off, maybe I can carry even more firepower into the sky. Adeptal art. I've heard of those before, but it sounded so incredible. It's a shame the Adepti are said to be so elusive, at least if the stories are anything to go by. Well, I already tried asking her about it, but she seemed a bit on edge. She said my expression looked like an eagle stalking its prey. You think so? Kukasaurs are similar to birds of prey in many ways. Yeah, actually. Kukasaurs have prominent brow ridges and forward-facing eyes, just like many birds of prey. This helps them protect their eyes during high-speed maneuvers and allows them to lock onto targets from high altitudes. At first glance, they do look pretty scary. Well, I'd never treat Tubby as prey. Plus, I'm not actually a Kukasaur. I should find an opportunity to clear up this misunderstanding. Although since I'm one of the parties involved, I probably can't be the peacemaker this time. That's a good idea. Kukasaurs spend a lot of time taking care of their feathers every day. I've developed a few feather care sprays myself, actually. They keep feathers bright, repel insects, and eliminate odors. Maybe Tubby would find them helpful. Yeah, Kukasaurs are carnivores too, much like birds of prey. Their hooked beaks and razor-sharp talons aid them in hunting. In addition to all the usual small and medium-sized mammals and fish, they occasionally attack smaller birds too. Well, I'd never treat Tubby as prey. I should find an opportunity to clear up this misunderstanding. Although since I'm one of the parties involved, I probably can't be the peacemaker this time. Oh, you really seem to know your stuff. My mom and I love collecting little ornaments like that. I wonder if Tubby likes shiny things too. Judging by the look of the realm currency, I'm guessing the answer is yes. I'd like to scout out the terrain from high up in the air, to see if there are any weak spots in our defenses. I was only kidding. I just wanted to get a better look at what you've created. I'm used to flying so fast that I have to focus all my energy on distant targets or enemies on the ground. I rarely get a chance to stop and admire the scenery itself, but I guess I'll get that chance here. Well, it's all about the journey, not the destination. Isn't that what people say? Well, it goes without saying that you wouldn't normally see things from such a high angle. Buildings that you're used to seeing up close suddenly seem like tiny little boxes. And mountain peaks that you normally see from far below seem an arm's length away. Gazing down from up high is an incredible feeling. almost like the vastness of the world has been compressed into the space of a single painting. Oh, you mean like a massive mural that can only be seen from the sky? That actually sounds pretty fun. There are plenty of cliffside murals near the Flower Feather clan, but not many flat open areas large enough for a giant work of land art. What are you planning to draw? Any ideas? Actually, how about I lend you a hand? It'll go a lot quicker with someone who can fly up and check on the progress, don't you think? Morning. Any plans for today? Good night. Get some rest, okay? You need to be ready for whatever tomorrow brings.
Hello. Does the time here pass the same way it does in the outside world? Not sure if I should be saying good morning or good evening. Don't worry. I think it's great. I'm good at adapting to my environment. Teapot, water cup, wine barrel. I'd be fine in any container, really. And I'm very happy to be here. Thanks for having me. This place is so homey, and all the decor is so unique. I like everything about it. I think that's a great way to live your life. It's the kind of mindset that makes it easier to move past things and overcome life's challenges. Besides, it's your home. Your own comfort should be your first priority. The best homes are spaces where you can sprawl out and live the way you want, just like my place. I pretty much leave my stuff wherever I want. Okay, I basically already have. If that's what you want, I'd be happy to. You're better off choosing the topic, though. I usually only talk about a few things. Exactly. Pretty amazing. It's like you know me already. Oh, of course not. You're like a wild animal that seeks out human contact in a gentle way. No one's gonna turn that one down. Oh, sorry for comparing you to an animal. That came out wrong. What I meant to say is, you're friendly and approachable. You make it easy for people to let their guard down. Of course, I can tell your soul is more mature than your appearance suggests. There's a wealth of wisdom and experience behind your youthful appearance. If you were a fruit, you'd be a tender one, a pick of the crop. It's kind of hard to explain. All I'm trying to say is, I think you're great. The kind of person that everyone likes. Oh, did I say something weird? Sorry, that's kind of who I am. But you don't seem to mind, so I'll just keep being myself, okay? You should. You're in a good place. Some people grow older without the growing wiser part. I hope I don't turn out like that. When you think about it, at least I can grow my own vegetables and hunt, so I'll never go hungry, right? I can't think of anything. Is there anything you recommend? In that case, maybe you'd like to try out phlogiston engraving. It sounds more serious than it is. Basically, it involves painting patterns which can be activated to generate different effects, using either phlogiston or elemental energy. If we're not looking for a specific effect, we can make it even simpler by drawing random graffiti art and letting the rest happen naturally. For instance, drawing Paimon on the back of your hand might trigger extreme hunger for a little while. It all comes down to the pattern itself and the formula of the paint. You mean some kind of sport or physical activity? We could race each other. Never underestimate yourself. If you're not feeling confident enough, I can show you how to make graffiti smoke bombs. That way it's a fair contest. Oh, you're right. This place feels so much like home. I almost forgot I'm still a guest. Sorry about that. In that case, we'll have to settle for a good old-fashioned race. Fine by me, though. It's exercise either way. Sure. How about a combination of the two? In other words, doing graffiti while racing. Based on your reaction, you're hoping it was a joke, right? So, yeah, it was a joke. Of course. And anyway, I'm the one who should be thanking you. I don't get to visit friends' places very often, so I really appreciate you inviting me here. Thank you. Next time, I'll even bring along my prized radish. It's a big one. Yes. Based on your reaction, you're hoping it was a joke, right? So, yeah, it was a joke. Good morning. I'm only up this early because I haven't actually gone to sleep yet. So go do your thing. I'll get some rest in a bit. Good night. You headed to bed? I feel pretty awake, actually. If this place wasn't so secure, I could help keep watch. Oh well. Huh? Paimon can do that too? Then the next time we get a chance, Paimon and I can keep watch together.
这里就是你的栖居地吗？环境很不错。如果能多些易守难攻的制高点，就更好了。虽然这里也没人能打进来吧。习惯，可能还说不上。这里的空气安宁的出奇，风的呼啸，野兽间动荡的敌意，隐藏在人群喧闹声下的汹涌浪潮，我都听不到。内心深处一直躁动着的感觉，似乎也平和了下来，非常奇妙。还是算了，我可不忍心破坏这么难得的安宁。这世上的纷争跟矛盾已经够多了，就让他们都留在外面吧。谢谢你带我来这里。
你来了。这里的时间流逝跟外面一样吗？我应该说早上好还是晚上好？你想吗？我可以陪你，不过让我挑话题的话，可选范围会很窄。对，你已经开始熟悉我了，这感觉真奇妙。当然不，你像是那种在安全范围内主动亲近人的野生动物，没人会不欢迎的。抱歉，把你比作小动物，我并没有想要冒犯的意思，我只是想说，你身边的氛围毛茸茸的。会让人不由自主放下戒备。当然，我也能感觉到，你的灵魂比外表看上去要成熟很多。年轻的表象下包裹着丰富的经历与经验。比喻成水果，就是皮薄的美食，你有点说不明白了。但请放心，我觉得非常好，大家都会喜欢这样的人。会很奇怪吗？不好意思啊，我是怪人。不过。看起来你并没有感到不舒服。我会保持这样和你相处。